At Amador Valley, we embrace our diverse community every day. Every year, we devote an entire week to celebrating our diverse student body. This week is called Donversity Week.
I think it's important to celebrate diversity because on the surface, when we hear diversity, we focus on what makes us different. And it sort of has this idea of ostracizing people and our differences. But really, when you have conversations about diversity, the strange thing that happens is that we get the sense that we're all the same.
I think to celebrate diversity at Amador is important this week for Donversity Week because everyone has something about them that's really special. It's important. Everyone comes from somewhere or has something that they identify with.
Celebrating diversity is very important because, there's a lot of people with different thoughts. There's people that see things differently. The school provides diversity days so that we could, really show our culture and what we're different, so people know that being different isn't so bad.
We have this feeling of being connected as opposed to being different and isolated. So it's very positive in that way, and it feels good to experience that.
For me, Donversity started the very first year I was here at Amador. Of course, the drama teacher, well, we're doing a show, you need to be part of that. And I didn't know any better, I said, sure. I didn't know it was brand new and that we'd never done it before. And so I just sort of jumped right in, and it was a lot of fun, and it was something very different than what I had ever done before.
And I actually started where they brought up this idea. It was for the whole district. It wasn't just Amador at the time. Came up with this really cool concept of windows and mirrors. And the whole idea was when you look at other people around campus, around the school district, sometimes it's like you're looking in a mirror. Other times it's like you're looking through a window because you see people that are very different. And do you remember they set it up so that when we were in our activity, they had you watched the video, and then there was a pause where you had to fill out these worksheets and stuff. And that was the very first year.
heart doesn't see race. Love has no age limit.
That's my best friend.
We are neighbors and best friends.
We all have different religions, but we have universal love as well.
I love my sister.
Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
I personally came to Amador in 2014, and at the time there was an annual tradition called a multicultural rally, which involved some of the clubs that were, involving diverse groups of students, like the Black Student Union, the Latino Club, and the Bollywood and Bhangra Club, and they basically did cultural performances. And I had equity and diversity in my previous life as a teacher, as well as a person of color who had lived experiences around these topics. And so I was very interested in bringing more of an in-depth look at diversity to Amador Valley High School. I was able to work with some stellar teachers, probably the best students ever, as we have at Amador, who came together on a committee that represented all of the various clubs and student organizations that were tied to or in some way affiliated with diverse backgrounds. So it might be the what was then called the Gay Straight Alliance, but now is the Gender Sexuality Alliance. It might have been the Latino Club, BSU, and so on. And so student representatives from each group came forward, formed a committee, and we had students from leadership, we had students from journalism, students from the yearbook class, like basically every group on campus that spoke to what makes Amador such a unique and exciting place to be.
And I think my favorite part has always been the year where we invited Joseph Rosenfeld.
Oh, he was wonderful.
Wasn't he great?
He was wonderful.
I liked him a lot.
Joseph Rosenfeld was a man who had overcome all types of obstacles and abuse to reach the success he has today.
I sort of have to wake up and pinch myself that this is my life. I don't have pain and suffering anymore. I've been able to let all of that go, and I dare myself to fail. I try new things and stay with the things I love and try to deepen my passions and interests for those things, and now I'm very happy.
Well, I think that the most important aspect of Donversity is the appreciation and understanding of difference, and using that as an opportunity to get to know each other and build empathy.